Hi, friends! Who's ready to open some Christmas presents? Okay, so these aren't actual presents that you can hold or take home, but I still think this will be fun. You're going to see a present on the screen. You're going to have a few seconds to guess what the gift is before all of the wrapping paper is torn away and the time runs out. So, as soon as you think you know what it is inside the wrapping paper, stand up and shout out your answer. Everybody got it? All right, let's see our first present. All right, what do you think this first present could be? Remember, stand up and shout it out if you think you know. Time's up. What is it? It's a bicycle! Do you know why bicycles can't wake up on Christmas morning? Because they are too tired. Okay, moving on. What do you think this gift could be? Time's up! What is it? It's a teddy bear! Have you heard why teddy bears don't ever eat dessert? They're too stuffed. I wonder what this gift could be. Time's up! What is it? It's a basketball! I can't find my basketball, but I'm sure it's around. Oh boy, another present. What do you think it could be? Time's up! What is it? It's socks! Do you know why socks are so sad? Because they are always dealing with defeat. What do you think is inside this gift? Time's up! What is it? It's cash! Do you guys know where rivers keep their money? In the river bank! Oh, I wonder what's inside this present. Time's up! What is it? Oh, it's a puppy! Did you know dogs can help with home repairs? They're really good at roofing. What do you think this gift is? Time's up! What is it? It's a book! So, I read a good book the other day called Jokes from the Past. It was historical! Ooh, I wonder what this gift is. Time's up! What is it? It's shoes! My friend doesn't like to share his shoes with anyone. He prefers to be the sole owner. All right, this is our last one. Can you figure out what this gift is? Time's up! What is it? It's headphones! Do you know why sheep wear headphones? They like to be part of the herd. Well, that sure was fun. Merry Christmas, everybody!
Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still.
Victory. Have you ever made the winning catch in a game? Isn't it incredible to maybe make the winning pitch or to make the winning hit? Victory. There's nothing quite like helping your team win. You know, in the Big God story today, we see that God is victorious. God helps us win. God wins. I love it. You see, God's people, they were stuck in slavery. They were in Egypt. Life was difficult and challenging, but when they called upon God, God came to their rescue. Remember, he sent plagues to help change Pharaoh's mind so Pharaoh would be willing to release them. God's people collected all their stuff up when Pharaoh finally said, yes, they can go. And they started heading out. They got their stuff, they head out as fast as they could, but while they were going, Pharaoh began to change his mind. Pharaoh wanted a fight. And so Pharaoh readied his chariots and readied the army, and they chased after the Israelites. The Israelites were moving fast, and then all of a sudden they came to a problem. They came to a point where they were blocked in by the Red Sea. There was nowhere that the Israelites could go, and the Egyptians, they were coming up fast behind them. But God was fighting for them. In fact, when the people began to get afraid and worried and scared, Moses, who was leading them, who was following God's command, he said to them, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring today. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." And then God told Moses to take his staff and to stand before the water and to raise his staff in the air. And God separated the Red Sea. He sent a massive wind to dry the path, to dry the land before them. And the Israelites were able to begin to cross the Red Sea. God was protecting his people. He was keeping the Egyptians at bay. And while the Israelites made it across the Red Sea, finally the Egyptians followed by. But when the Egyptians began to cross, their chariots got confused and messed up, and all of a sudden they couldn't move very fast and very far. They began to realize that God was fighting for the Israelites. They got stuck. And when all of the Israelites had passed by the Red Sea, God caused the sea to come back into its place. And he wiped out the whole of the Egyptian army. God is victorious. God wins. And when God is for us, who can stand against us? When God is fighting on our side, who can stand against us? God is victorious. And I don't know about you, but I know I want to be on his team.
Song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever bring. We live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Oh, we live for you. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Oh, we live for you. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and
The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still.